Gotta get that out of the way. That's just building stuff. Right, so let's pull this across a bit. There we go. Right, guys, if you're in the chat, say hello and that, and can answer some questions if anyone's got any. Be interested in what you'd have to say or ask. I have to pretty much sit still for this camera to focus, by the way. I was looking at a new one today, but it costs like 200 quid, and yeah, it's a bit much for me that at the moment. Bloody hell. So, I'm looking at getting a new camera though, but maybe not yet. You know, with it being that expensive and that. So maybe in the future. May shave this soon as well. I don't know. If I shave it though, I end up looking like I'm a fucking 12-year-old or something. You know what I mean? Oh man, fucking always view botters on here, man. Not interested. Go away. But yeah, does anyone else have that when they shave the face and they de-age about fucking 20 years or something? Like when I shave my face, I look like a child. I remember on my 18th birthday, right? Uh, I went to my first, I went out for my first drink kind of thing, right? And it was in Manchester, right? A place called Beer Killer. And so I arrived. I'm in my suit and everything, right? Looking okay. Didn't really know how to dress back then, but anyway, looking all right. And then come up to the bouncer with my ID, and he must have done a triple take at me just like this. You know, said, "There's no way this guy's 18." And honestly, I was outside the club maybe. I was with my mates, with all my mates, right? I was outside the club for maybe 5 to 10 minutes of this guy just in all that I was 18. In fairness, I did look really, really young when I was 18. I'm 27 now, but when I was 18, I looked mega young, probably maybe looked around 15, 16. So we were just there, and I was just like, is this normal? And my mate's like, no, there's no chance that's normal. That's never happened to any of us. So I actually got that for quite a long time. Just people like, oh, no way you're this age and that age. But yeah, fucking, there is a problem with having a baby face, I suppose. Um, I don't know if I've got a baby face anymore though. The beard's probably doing wonders, like I said. Uh, but yeah, if I shave it all off, which my girlfriend hates, I end up looking like a fucking like I'm 16 again, probably. Yeah. So if anyone's in the chat, you can drop some questions in there if you're free, and that. I can tell you some stories about me growing up and that. If you're at all interested in that kind of thing. So Just realised I probably didn't change the description or sorry, I need to change my titles on YouTube. Oh, that one's. Am I even live? Eh, it says I am. Oh, there we are. Sorry, I need to change my titles on YouTube. I don't know if my shorts one is live though. Probably not. No, that one's not coming up. Right, I'll just try and fix that now. I don't have to end stream or anything. Let me just go on my YouTube a second. Where did I just hear that from? Why am I echoing? Let me just close that. Right, that's what it was. Right, YouTube. And let me go to my channel. Go live. Stream. Right, let us. Nope, wrong button. Let's go to settings. Supposed to work. So let's try streaming now. I've had so many problems with this. I don't know. Oh, I think it's on now. Yeah, I've had some problems with this trying to get it to. There we go. Right, let me just rename the title. Just chatting. Ask some questions. Right, nice. Right, we're all sorted out on that front. Yeah, if anyone wants to ask any questions, go ahead. I've got quite a few stories from when I've grown up and that, and some of the mad stuff that's happened over time. Like, throughout my well, not my childhood, but certainly my teenage years, we'd just go out playing football all day, me and my mates. The weather was hot. Uh, we're all fucking proper sweaty as fuck, right? And we used to play at the local park, right? And there would be these I guess they were Romanian or something along those lines, and they'd come to the they would come to the park and play with us, right? But they weren't, they weren't good guys by any means. And I remember one day, it was me and my friends versus them and their friends, and we were winning and that, and but there was a point where like there was this one particular dude who kept like kicking me mates and that. So where we played, there's like fencing outside of the football pitch, right? And remember there was this one lad. There was this one lad, and to be fair, he weren't too bad him, but I've gone into him like get the tackle or whatever, but simultaneously I bashed him into that wall, and well, I did feel kind of bad about it. Didn't exactly mean to do it, but anyway, then everything just kicked off. People started fighting and that. Me and my mates were getting chased, and then this one lad, one of them, he was wearing a mask, and he came across and he sort of like dismissed them as if they were some cronies or something, you know, like, oh yeah, leave these alone and all that. And then he came up to me and he just went, oh, they're all dickheads, man. Like, you know, they're always causing trouble with people, and I'd tell them not to. And then so we were sweet after that, but you know, like me and my mate were getting chased around the park. It's pretty funny after, but fucking hell, the adrenaline was going at that young age, like so. But loads of memories from when we were younger. Like there was another time, uh, me and my mate Liam, we were playing football, and this like older guy comes along. He must have been in his 30s, and trust me, this guy was henge. This guy was massive, right? This guy was hitting gym and all the fucking sauce in the world. So he invites us to play. Like I swear it was just a 2v2 or something, or it might have been finals or whatever, right? And my mate, God bless him, he was in net, right? And fucking hell. So this guy, this fucking henched up dude, just runs at me, mate, with the ball at his feet, and he absolutely pelts it, man. He pelts it so fucking hard, man. And I'm like, I'm hopping back over the fence now. I had to go get the ball, right? I'm hopping back over the fence, and what I come back to, yeah, as I've just excuse me, as I've just hopped the fence, I just see this guy let go an absolute rocket, right? And it's got one destination, and that's my mate's face. So it's absolutely slapped him in the middle of the head. And honestly, I don't know, he was maybe 14, 15 at the time. And mate, he took it, but fucking hell, I've never seen a man stumble so bad without hitting the floor. Like he must have like stumbled back fucking 4 or 5 times and still managed to stay up. That was just, if anything ever happens to that dude's brain, God forbid, we know where it came from. That absolute rocket of a shot, mate. That that we call that the dementia shot. Yeah, loads of daft things like that happen. Oh, there's another good story actually. It makes me laugh thinking about it. So we were in this same place playing football because that's all we did growing up. We just went to this place and played football. Literally, we'd go after school and it'd be like we'd play for 3, 4, 5 hours. And so we ended up playing against this big group of people of all ages. So it was like maybe 6, 7 years old, up like 20 odd, right? And we were 15 at the time, around this age, yeah. And there was this one little kid. Uh, there was this one little kid, and me and my mate were calling him Quadrado because he looked like Quadrado, right? So tiny little kid. He must have been 6, 7, 8 years old, whatever, right? And we're playing against him, and this kid ends up in net somehow. And we're telling our mates, you know, don't blast the ball. It's just a kid in net, right? So what does my mate do, right? He comes off the end of a peach of a pass, yeah, and he gets a ball, and he's fucking point blank range at the net. You know, he could just tap it in, whatever, right? Pretty much point blank range, and he's fucking twatted it. He's toe poked it, yeah, and it's hit this kid square on the nose, and he's hit the deck like he's in a cartoon or something, like he was up and now he's down, if you know what I mean. Like that's how he kind of felt. This kid starts crying, right, and then um, got loads of people gathering around this one kid, and my mate's getting absolute shit from everyone, and me and my mate Liam, we had to just turn away because we were fucking laughing our heads off, even though we told him, you know, don't be blasting the football at point blank range, man. You like my shark pen? Well, it's not mine, it's my brother's, but I've robbed it for now. So yeah, really good times, really good memories from those times. It's fucking area's rough as fuck, by the way. It's rough as a bear's ass, but that's where we grew up. So I'd love to go back to those times. Looking back on them, it's just the fucking best times of my life, man. What else has happened in our lives? Oh, there was one more football related story that I've got, and in the UK, I don't know about anyone outside of the UK if they ever played this game, but we have a popular game called Red Arse, right? And Red Arse is only played if you lose at headers and volleys, which, for those who don't know what headers and volleys is, basically you're given points, you're given a points total. So like people who aren't in net at start on 10 points, and the person who does start in net is on 12. Anyway, if you score a volley, that's 1 point taken away. If you score a header, that's 2 points. And then if you score like a special kind of volley or whatever it might be, it's considered 3 points. So anyway, me and my mate have obviously beat this lad. His name's Malin. This was played on our street, so we've beat this lad. Um, so it's his turn at Red Arse. Hey, hiya man, thanks for dropping by. Um, So we beat this lad at Red Arse at heads and volleys, so it's his turn for Red Arse. So what he ends up doing, obviously, in Red Arse, you have to go and stand at the net and then basically bend over to get the ball hit at your ass. So he's a big lad as well. He was. He's always been tall, like from Manchester, bro. Um, so he's always a tall lad and that. And anyway, so it's his turn for the Red Arse. So he bends over ready to take the shot, and he's taunting me to he's taunting me. He put his head through his legs and that, fucking saying, "Oh, you're not gonna hit me, not gonna hit me." Well, he shouldn't have fucking kept his head through his legs, because that's why I've just hit him. I hit him just square on in the face, and he starts crying and that. But my mate's still got to go yet. So where he ended up shooting it, right? There was a ledge. There's like like a curb. There was a curb where he was, right? And cheers, bro. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. I've got more. You can't really see him on camera, but yeah. Um, so anyway, he's um he's on this ledge still, right? Just finished crying, wiping his eyes and that. Then it's my mate's turn to go, right. So my mate's absolutely twatted it, but he's twatted it along the floor. He's twatted it along the floor, yeah, and it's fucking hit the curb. He's looking at the floor, That's what everyone does in Red Arse. They look at the floor just out of fear, basically. So he's twatted it along the floor, and he's hit the curb, and it's hit him fucking square on in the face again, just from like rebounding up off the curb. Fucking, oh man, you really had to be there. It's so funny. Me and my mate were dying, and he's crying his eyes out, and he eventually, I think he went home and told his mum on us. But that's Red Arse. That's what it's all about. If anyone's got any questions for us. Oh, um this is Chicago Bulls, but I've got Dennis Rodman on the back. He's my favorite. He's my favorite player, man. So uh, just thought I'd get. Well, I didn't even buy it. My brother did, but my brother knew like he's my favorite player, kind of thing. So yeah, go Bulls, man. I should watch more basketball, really, but like I don't know. It just doesn't quite compare to football for me. Like the viewing experience, you know what I mean? Um, and obviously it's on at daft o'clock in the morning, innit? So are you a big football fan? Are you a big football fan, Paul? And Rodney, if you're still in here. Oh, whose jersey did you have? What player? And what team? Do you remember? Oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, man, yeah, I got 5. How about you? Have you got any brothers? Well, have you got more than one? Nah, there's nothing controversial about that, bro. Like my dad, well, when he grew up, he was a West Ham fan, but yeah, no, it's like my parents didn't have a TV in it, fucking 6 lads. But but nah, nothing controversial about Chelsea. My other half of the family's Chelsea, because my dad's from Essex. You should prank one of them on stream, or I've had them on stream before. Like we were playing Apex Legends last night, and we managed to get a win. So maybe a bit of carrying coming from them, but I ended up getting the last 3 kills, so I'll take that. But yeah, you can catch me on here or you can catch me on YouTube, whatever platforms you prefer, guys. It's nice to speak to you, though. Yous are my first 2 viewers who aren't like my friends, if you know what I mean, like people who know me. So it's nice to meet you and that. Thanks for dropping in. No, no, I'd like can't really prank my brothers to be fair. Nice to meet you, man. Um, they're good lads and that. Go on then. You can ask a question. I'm interested to see what you put now. You ever do that thing where you like slip your shoes off and on for no reason? Where them like heart? Yes, yeah, I do that to be fair, but there are case scenarios for that. I do it when I'm getting the shopping in, mainly. Like, but I just I just pick them like if my mum's heels are there, I'd probably slip them on, just to go and get the shopping. How the fuck you wear half? How the fuck you half wear shoes? Yeah, you slip them in halfway, don't you? It's like you might do it with slippers, or even if you have just some Nike trainers or whatever, you flatten down the heels and then slide in. That's how I think he means. I meant more like when you're sitting down and you have. Oh, right, right, right. You know what? I don't do that, but my dad does do this thing where he's watching telly or something, and he'll have socks on, but then like he starts sliding them half off, and then just has them like as the socks just like floppy, if you know what I mean. And it drives my mum mad. But I think now that he knows he does it, and it drives my mum mad, he does it even more. So I see him do that. So it's kind of a similar thing. But you know what I like? I usually just walk round the house. Like this drives my mum mad as well. Why would you not have your shoes on fully? It's a good point. Like, although to be fair, like I said, my dad does it, but just with his socks though. Trying to think if I could ask you a question. Well, how old are you? Like, what age range are you in, if you don't mind me asking? It's like a fidget. You ever sit there and just kick the heel out, comfy as fuck? Because chances are, like, because I've got so many brothers, I'm the youngest and I'm 27, so I've got a lot of older brothers, and they all come from different times, kind of thing. It's like a fidget. You ever sit there and just kick the heel out? Oh, maybe I have done that before. Like, yeah, like, so you have your shoe on, and then you, all right, around my age, nice. So you have your shoe on, yeah, and then you kick the heel out and you return it back to your foot. So like, the heel of your shoe's basically doing this. Am I right in saying that? Because I think I have done that before. And you just move the end of your foot up and down, so like the heel of the shoe is striking the heel of your foot. How's the stream quality, guys? By the way, like, is it all right? Because this camera's so shit, but I don't get it all. But glad you get. Well, yeah, I used to do it. I don't really do it anymore. But my fidget thing is and you're probably noticing me doing it now, is I don't put my foot down all the way, so my foot's like this, and then like my legs just bouncing up and down all the time. Like it, I don't know if it's a nervous thing but I've always done it, even if I'm just watching TV, or it's like a comfort thing, I think, mainly, and it drives my girlfriend mad. Like she always puts a hand on my knee to just stop me and say, "Oh, Ben, stop doing that, please, for fuck's sake." Yeah, go ahead, Danger. You have a shrink ray that makes one of your brothers the size of a Lego man. Who do you use it on, and what's the first thing you do to him? Oh God. Um, it's a good question. So I'd probably, who would I use it on? That's a that's a good question. I'm thinking about that. Who would I use it on? I'd probably use it on the brother that's just older than me. Um, and I'd like, I have Legos myself and that, so I'd probably just put him on a shelf with them for a day. Well, do they return back to normal size or no? Like, I've got what I'd probably do is just put him in one of the fucking ships that I've got, and then just fucking fly him about the room or something. What would yous do if yous could do it to your brothers? All right, you can return him to normal size after. Right, okay. What would you guys do if you had a shrink ray? What would yous do? Well, how would you mess with your brothers if you've got them? Give him to one of your other brothers. Yeah, yeah, they'd probably fucking mess with him a bit. But to be fair though, I'm the one in the family who's kind of, yeah, yeah. That's funny you mentioned that, because my like Lego stuff is on a high shelf above me. So yeah. Um, but yeah, I got loads of stuff like that, like, figures and all that stuff. And how would he eat though? Would you have to give him crumbs or something? How would you feed him if he's even would? Well, I know what brother that would be, 100%. Because I've got a brother, well, it wouldn't, it probably wouldn't be trainers. Um, I've got a brother who's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, like, so just stick him in like his training gear kind of thing. After a session, after a session. What would you guys do? Or someone suck after a work? Oh, that that would probably be my dad's because he wears work boots. I do as well, to be fair. But yeah, when you're in work boots doing fucking like 15K steps in a work day, maybe more, depends. Yeah, it's rough. So, no, no, I think the socks would actually be worse though, because like the socks have absorbed all your sweat, haven't they? For how long? Oh, I'd honestly, I'd feel bad to be fair. Of like maybe if maybe if I had a brother who I didn't like, but there's none of them that I don't like. You know what I mean? They're all good lads. We all like, growing up, we all bonded over sports and that, and basketball, football mainly, but running, all sorts of stuff. Be right back. No problem, man. Oh shit. Hmm. Have any of you guys got tattoos? Have you got any done? And if so, what tattoos have you got? And where have you got them? Excuse me. Hmm. Just checking something real quick, guys. All right, sorted. Oh, I lost my chat. One sec. Excuse me. Right, guys, I'm just going to get a drink a second. Won't be long. Be back in a sec. Right, 1 second. Right, guys, I'm back. If anyone's still here, still here. Just got a drink, that's all. Any of you guys play video games? And if so, what's your favourite? Me personally, I've played loads of video games over my time and that. Like my Steam library's stupid. Like got so many games on it, but I much prefer going out and playing football and that. But unfortunately, my mates don't like to do that anymore. You know, even just book a pitch for a bit and have a kick about whatever. But none of my mates are active anymore, basically. So I'm going out on well, I go out on my own sometimes, not to play football and out, but you know, go to the gym or go on a walk, whatever. It's shit, man. Like it seems like obviously when you're a teenager and that, like you know, you can go out, like you have loads of mates basically, don't you, from high school or college, whatever it might be. So you know loads of people. You go out, you do this and that, play football, go, you know, go town or whatever. But as you get older, you just start losing them people, and obviously everyone gets on with their lives. People are having kids and that. Not me though. Fuck, you know, people are having kids, and people just, you know, people just can't be asked anymore, to be honest. Like, there's no other way of putting it. People just can't be asked going out and getting out and going on walks and shit. And it's shit, man. Like as someone who likes being outdoors and stuff. Obviously, I'm doing my streaming indoors. Maybe I do an outdoor stream one day. Um, but as someone who likes being outdoors and stuff, it's shit that like literally none of my mates like going outdoors. I do have one mate though. We go on holiday together and that. Um, we've been loads of places, Portugal, um, Cyprus, Poland, not Poland, sorry, Germany. I have been Poland, but not with him. Um, really lovely place, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. Just letting my girlfriend know that I'm streaming. So yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me just check something. Restream. So I've got one viewer on Kick and I have one viewer on Twitch. Brilliant. Really happy with that. If you're there, say hello. It'd be nice to speak to you. Got loads more stories than that about growing up and stuff. You kind of, I feel like you probably lose a bit more stories as you grow up and that. But I do have some good ones from holiday though. Some really funny ones. Uh, so I'll give you a story. So there was me and my so me and two of my friends went to Turkey, right? Uh, Me and a lad called Liam, who I mentioned earlier, and me and a lad called Nathan. Right, he's also a streamer, and we're both starting out, kind of thing. So anyway, we've gone to Turkey, yeah, and went to this really nice hotel and that, and there's animation team there, an animation team, but because it was like an adult hotel, you had the option of them taking you out of the hotel and going to the clubs, like Turkish clubs. And by the way, if you've ever been to a Turkish club, you know how much they smoke in there. Like all the clubs are basically like open air, basically, because people are smoking that much. So not something we have here in the UK really, but anyway, it's everywhere in Turkey, right? And it's the first night we're going out, yeah, and someone's got to withdraw money because like three geniuses, we went to Turkey without any of their currency, so I don't know if we were withdrawing euros or Turkish lira. Anyway, we'll never find out because right. So my mate sat on the end of the cab where the door was. Right, I'm sat in the middle, and my mate sat to my left, Liam. Right. So anyway, time comes to withdrawing money, and I'm about to get out the cab. So my mate Liam says to me, he goes, "Oh, can Nathan not just withdraw it with with your cards?" So I was like, "I don't see why not." Anyway, Nathan goes to withdraw the money, and this isn't his fault, by the way. He goes to withdraw the money. So we're in Turkey. Fucking, I've gotten like, other than my card, got no way of getting money. And I don't know if he messed something up. I don't think he did. But anyway, he put my card in the machine, and it just took my card. It just swallowed it. So I'm there in Turkey with no fucking way of getting money out or anything like that. Like I may be stressed for 10 seconds and was like, nah, I'm on holiday. I want to just enjoy this. So anyway, the subsequent nights of us going clubbing in Turkey and that, I had to just use his card, and my other mate Liam had to use his card as well. Liam didn't bring his card, so it's fair to say Nathan's card got absolutely tanned on that holiday. It was use, like, but the cheeky bastards, right? Not me mates, the clubs. So we went with one of the animation team, right? She speaks Turkish and what have you, right? So I said to my mates, make sure if you're going to buy a drink, go with one of the ladies from the animation team, right? One of my mates ignores that, Liam, right? And he's gone to go and get two double vodkas or whatever just on his own. He ends up getting charged like 40 odd euros for it. They've absolutely rinsed him. Like, and that's why I said go with the animation team lady, because she's gonna, like, they're gonna try and rip you off, man. And he didn't listen. He was just desperate for that drink. 40 euros, just got absolutely stung. And the thing is, like, if he called him out on it or whatever, they could have just thrown him out. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Fucking just go with one of the team, man. Otherwise, you're gonna get stung, and that's exactly what happened to him. But the thing is, though, it was on my mate's card, Nathan's card, and he was fucking pissed when he saw that charge. But I was like, no, no, Liam did that because he went without the lady, like I said, like he shouldn't have done. Funny time though. I recently went back, like a couple of years ago, with my girlfriend, and it weren't that good, man. It wasn't that good. Honestly, it weren't that good. Like, like basically, me and my girlfriend from two different countries, right? But she was here in the UK. That's how I met her. Met her. And so we've had to book from two different countries, so we couldn't do like a package holiday, like from TUI or whatever. So we've had to use like booking.com or something, right? And then get the flights separate with our providers or whatever. Anyway, so we go to this hotel. I'm the only English dude there, right? So it's like, okay, no problem. Most people speak English anyway. Like ignorant Brit thinking. Literally none of the staff spoke English. So I was like, fucking hell. Like, I was fucked because the countries typical that used to go there were Iranians and Polish or Russian or something. So to me, everyone's speaking a bit of gibberish kind of thing. But then you come round to the food choices. I don't know why they did this, but so everything was fish. Fucking can't stand eating fish, right? Everything was fish, and I'm guessing that's appealing to like the Polish or Russian crowd, which was there, right? So I'm like, right, well, that's one thing I can't eat. So then I go to just like, chips or rice. They had no chips. They had no pizza. They had none of that, right? Just basic like culinary fucking dishes. They didn't have any of that. So when I got so when I got round to like the chicken, oh, it's done in like a fucking fish sauce. Why would you do chicken in a fish sauce? So so I'm like, well, fucking not eating that. I'm a bit of a fussy eater, right? Sue me, but so then I get round to the right. Man, they couldn't just have regular rice, could they? They had to put it with like all this steamed vegetable shit. Like, it's like, why not just have normal rice and then people can put the rest of the shit on? So I'm fucking disappointed at this point. Like, I think I lost a few kilos on that holiday because I just couldn't eat. And then the one time I could eat, right, at a certain time every day, maybe 5, 6 o'clock, they would do kebabs. And fucking hell, they were rationing that shit. Tell you that much, they were rationing. They were fucking putting little bits on my plate. Just little tiny fucking bits of kebab on my plate. And my girlfriend was just like demanding more. She can speak the language, so she was demanding more, like, come on, fucking hook him up. But nope, weren't getting shit, so I probably ate fucking, dunno. I just had kebab every day, but fucking barely of it, barely any of it. And God, don't get me onto this worst bit about the hotel, the fucking swimming pools, right? So we didn't go like in season when it's boiling hot. And fuck me, man. Right. When your balls hit that swimming pool water, Jesus Christ, they never wanted to retreat into your stomach so fast. And that's not a joke. Mate, it was fucking freezing, man. It was freezing. Like, people talk about having a chilled and that when they're cold in the water. No, man. No, like it was just gone. It was just gone by that point. That's how cold it was. So my girlfriend doesn't know how to swim either. Like, she never learned growing up. Nothing like that. And I promised that I would try and teach her how to swim. And I really wanted to teach her, but when you're in that water, your balls have retreated into your stomach and you're going into cold water shock. It's pretty hard to fucking teach someone how to swim in those conditions. So she was pretty disappointed with me in that, and I said, look, like, I would have loved to teach you how to swim, but we can't under these circumstances because I feel like I'm gonna fucking drown myself. Excuse me. So that was a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna shoot off. Really, thanks for watching and that, and thanks for commenting. These are my first commenters that aren't people that I know, so I appreciate that a lot. And hopefully you come to the next one. I do gaming as well, but I'm sure I'll do more of these just chatting videos. So yeah, thanks for coming.